Hello, Internet, and welcome to Neon Souls. My count-in ended with a threat, which threw me off a little bit. But no one will ever know because I don't control the buttons. Thank you, everyone, for joining us after this week. Is all I'm going to say about it. The hits just keep on coming. We are excited, though, to be back playing the Cypher system, playing our little cyberpunk game here in our, we decided last week was our 30th, so this will be our 31st session of this game, including both seasons. So, yeah, it's just about to get good. I think I'm finally hit my stride here as a GM. We have a bunch of stuff happening over the next week and stuff that's already happened this last week for you to catch up on that I'm going to talk about here for a minute. And then I'll let my lovely cast here introduce themselves, and then we will get started. So if you watched our promo video at the beginning of our stream here today, you could see all of the shows that we've got going on GGK here throughout the week. If you're interested exactly what time those happen, scroll down below our faces over if you're watching us live on Twitch, and you can see all the times and dates and all that good stuff for what we're doing. If you're watching us on YouTube some point in the future, I have no idea what day it is or what time it is or what year it is. And I don't know what's going on. So head over to our Twitter page or Twitch page, and you can see what our schedule is and be as surprised as I am. Our next stream after this one will be Saturday, tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern time. The return of Saturday Night's Apocalypse as a game that I run. We're making a couple of changes that we did in our week off the other week because we had some technical issues, and we are actually going to convert our game over to the from our D&D game to another Cypher system called Shotguns and Sorcery. It's still post-apocalyptic, kind of Western-inspired, Mad Max-inspired fun and shenanigans, and still the same campaign, same characters, all that stuff as we're kind of wrapping that up. So come and join us. It should be a lot of fun, and hope to see you there. Our rest of the schedule throughout the next week should be normal. I believe we'll have another Slang 101 on Sunday, and then I don't know if they're doing another Tuesday game this week or not. Are they doing another
Masks is coming back.
Masks coming back this week.
Yeah, I have a couple of new cast members too.
Awesome. Yeah, because Tabletop Tuesdays happened last week where they introduced the new Call of Cthulhu game that David is running. And then this week they're going to be returning with Masks with some new cast members. That'll be at 7 o'clock Eastern time on Tuesday. So come join us there. It's also a Wild Space week. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I'm going to let my lovely players introduce themselves here, talk about who they are playing, and anything else they've got going on that they want to talk about. Starting with Morgan, still, I believe. I don't know what the exact order is now.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Morgan, also known as Imagine Matrix online, on Twitter, on Facebook, on the internet, everywhere. I'm a cosplayer, and tonight I'm playing Clarity, who is a creative hacker who works the system with technology.
I'm next. It's me. Hello. I do know what the order is because I'm looking at it. I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internets. You can find me here Thursday through Sunday now. Thursday through Sunday afternoons. When I'm not here, you can find me Sunday nights on twitch.tv/lbhackemup and Monday nights on twitch.tv/Colonomicon, playing Dungeons & Dragons and Monster of the Week, respectively. But tonight, I am playing Choke, who is a hardy merc who looks for trouble, with a combat flavor. Sid's next.
I need to stop looking at chat before I start talking. God damn it, Saucefire. Hello! I am Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at Greek Sid. Interpol has nothing on Savvy. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't ask. You can find me here a couple nights a week, including every other Thursday this week was an Elegant Magics week. Wow. Everyone warmed my heart, and some of you warmed the inside of a carriage, and it made me happy. It was good fun. You should check out the VOD.
Guess which
or the
ones?
YouTube. Guess which ones? The ones turning red right now. Anyway, it was good content. Definitely check it out. I had fun. I hope everyone else did too. Tonight, however, I am playing Impulse. Impulse is a charming hustler who generally leads to several side effects, including headaches, mostly. Yeah.
Okay, I think that makes it my turn. Hi, everybody. I'm Sam. This is my second show with you guys this evening. I am known as Smackaroni on everywhere on the internet, including Twitter, Instagram. I'm here on Friday nights playing my character, Chance, who is a clumsy biologist who conducts weird science with skills and knowledge and has a good time doing it. I'm excited to play.
And I'm the one running this game. Kind of. I'm Val at the Kraken's Crown on Twitter and Twitch. You can find me here Thursdays through Sundays every night, either running a game or playing in it. This week, as I said, running this game, and then Saturday nights tomorrow. We also have an alternating game on Saturdays called Saturday Night Star Power, which will be back next week. We're playing Overarms and kind of a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure inspired RPG, maybe Rookie Jet Studios. You should check out their stuff. They actually just released a new quick start guide for a game that they are working on called, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but go over their stuff and you can find it over there. I'm a huge fan of their stuff. And tonight, like I said, I am the flexible GM who tolerates with a creative flavor and loves hoodies. And that's me. Ready to get started, y'all? Awesome. So, recapping last time on Neon Souls. I'm going to change up the music here a little bit. Your crew was dealing with a crisis of your own making. You had this problem with this parasitic xenomorph infestation had reached critical mass here in the green sector, green sphere, G sphere of New London Station. You were on a ticking clock as the powers that be, Lunatech, was threatening to vent the entire sector and the millions of people that live here out into space to protect the rest of the sector from, or the rest of the station from any sort of infection. You dealt with a enraged Choke, who had gone a little feral after using her new lizard powers, and you met your new friend Chance, who was a good friend of Zane, and was brought as part of this to kind of help you all from a scientific perspective in dealing with this infection. Kind of regaining your bearings, you reached out to Razor, your other medical friend, the doctor, and learned that in killing this alien, this xenoparasite queen, that some sort of signal that was being given to all of these parasites that was controlling them had been lost, and you were able to deduce that you could use the remains, specifically the brain of this queen, to replicate some kind of signal to give these creatures a command and hopefully dispatch them that way, coming up with the plan to jettison them out into space and have them fly into the exhaust thrusters of the station. You moved or very quickly traveled to the broadcast center for G Sphere, where you found your good friend Lieutenant Alco, as well as a small contingent of LSF officers. You had a bit of a showdown with the lieutenant, basically laying down some truths about the current situation and your ability to stop it without needing to kill millions of innocent people. It worked. You were able to convince them to help you. Some of you seemed still very angry at him afterwards, but he stepped aside and let you do your science stuff. A device that was created through the combined efforts of Chance and Clarity and Zane and your other new friend, Mr. Anderson. You were able to create a signal that would accomplish this purpose. The aliens sort of flocking out of an airlock and into the vacuum of space. With the problem dealt with, Alco contacted LSF, had them shut down the signal, and stop the venting process. And that threat seemed to be dealt with, lest anyone decide to unleash another parasitic alien infection. You went back to the loft to sort of reconvene and recuperate a bit, as a few of you were pretty well spent after the last day's efforts. And while there was some goings on at the loft, some suggestive lifting of weightlifting,
Totally innocent. So innocent.
some massages, and
Completely innocent.
and some TV watching. I think it was Impulse did some interrogating of your new friend, Mr. Anderson. And somebody arrived, an old face that you had not seen for a while. Ghost, Clarity's sister, emerged with a gun drawn on Anderson and outed him as a shadow agent. You did a bit of interrogating, Anderson not really giving up many clues other than suggesting that he was here as part of a shadow operation to gather some specimens from these creatures. And you were put in contact with Anderson's handler, somebody named Chimera, who offered you a deal that you could help Shadow in their efforts to take over New London by getting rid of Lunatech. And in doing so, they would offer you a substantial financial reward, clean your records, stop any sort of kill orders, and allow you to come back to Earth. You told them that you would think on this offer, and at the end of the conversation, Anderson consumed the alien specimen and activated the Cortex bomb implanted in his brain, killing himself. Of course, he went back to respun up again down on Earth in one of his other skins to have a board meeting with the famed Mickey Mouse, though none of you are necessarily aware of that. And the rest of you are left to decide what to do with the body on your couch and this offer hanging in the air. So what now?
So is this a normal day for you lot?
No, we don't have to replace the couch this frequently. Speaking of which, though, I was really thinking of like a sectional, so maybe this is a blessing in disguise.
The rest of it, though, I think is pretty regular.
Ooh, if we do get a sectional, can we get the kind of like a bunch of ottomans? So it's essentially just like a giant, like, comfy, like, thing.
Absolutely. And then like we can separate it out into like little love seats and everything too. Absolutely.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cute.
No, that's a good idea.
What about this though?
So,
Think he's got anything good on him?
probably not.
I'll pat him down.
Arya, are you gonna be in town long?
Calming down a bit and holstering her blaster, she thinks for a moment, says, I mean, I had a few other leads down in back on Earth, but if you all need me here, I can stay.
I don't know that we need you here. It would be nice to have you here. It's been, like a year since we saw each other, kind of. How's Mom?
She's fine. I relocated her out of San Angeles just in case. But yeah, no, she's good. Asked about you a lot.
Yeah, I miss her lasagna.
Yeah. But I can stay for a while at least. Help out.
Be nice.
Probably first order of business getting rid of the corpse.
Right, I was thinking the trash incinerator.
Well, first things first, I'm searching his pockets. Just everything. Like, we're gonna strip this fucker down.
Okay. Yeah, you search over. You already found, or you have his data pad. That was left behind. You're not sure how much you'll probably be able to get off that. He didn't have any weapons, but he does have. Hold on, I gotta bring up his sheet.
He had like 2 gigantic things of like the heavy duty lube, right?
No.
Oh
that's
no,
your
that was
other friend.
Chance. Never mind.
No, you do find a.
I don't remember everything, but if you talk about 2 heavy duty bottles of lube, I'm going to remember that. Anyway.
You find a small device in his pocket. It looks like it's like a chrome disc with some looks like some sort of like glass like projector cap on the front of it. This is a cipher, so.
Ooh. I don't know what it does, so before Choke yells at me, I'm just gonna hand this over to one of you.
I have never yelled at you. I don't yell. You take everything anybody who's disagreeing with you says, and you say it's yelling. I'm just saying.
That is not true at all.
It's definitely true, and in 2 days we'll be having this conversation again, and you'll say, remember 2 days ago when we were looting Anderson's body and I didn't know what that thing was and you yelled at me?
You're not yelling at me right now.
No,
I knew
but
that.
you'll think I did
Okay.
in a couple of days.
I'll talk to you in 2 days then. Can someone please take this thing before I decide to push the button on it?
I have scan.
You do. What does scan do again?
Is
It's the really
Two-
long one, right?
it's very long. You scan an area equal in size to 10 vacuum, including all objects or creatures within the area. Okay, whatever. Scanning a creature or object always reveals its level. You also learn whatever facts the GM feels are pertinent about the matter and energy in that area.
Okay. It's a fairly simple device. Its level is 1. Do you have the identify skill, right? Aren't you trained in identifying?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna have you roll for that to identify the cipher.
Okay.
It's a difficulty 1.
Okay. But also I am trained in
So
identifying,
bring it to 0.
it's a 0.
So yeah, you're good. It is an image projector. Can project sort of like holographic images up to a distance. This is a fairly simple one. Basically, this would project some sort of obstruction. I think in scanning you learn it can project a replica of a huge like machine of some sort. Takes up about like a 30-foot area. Up to like a close distance away from you, so not too far. And it'll replicate like sounds and smells and things like that of whatever machine it is that you try to project from it. I'll copy and paste it in the chat.
So, if we wanted to pretend that this was like a tank, we could like make a fake tank, like down the street or something?
Yes.
I mean, that's fucking cool.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's useful. Whoever wants to hang on to that.
I mean, all I have is grenades right now, so. I mean, if no one else wants it, I can think of several really interesting things to do with it, actually.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
It'll last for an hour. Okay, you can add that to your list. Like I said, I copied and pasted it into the chat. The only thing I forgot to do is put the duration that it lasts for, so.
Thank you.
After you're done searching, Ghost says, so can the body, go get rid of it?
Oh, do you want to take it?
I mean, I can get it there without anybody seeing me.
Be my guest then. I was going to cut him up and put him in the trash. What?
It's probably cleaner my way.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. She walks over. You hear some of the servos of her cyber limbs creaking a bit as she hoists the body up. Turns around. As she does, you see that projected. Yes.
Oh, just before you take him, just turn around for me.
Okay.
Do I see his face?
Yeah.
She smacks it. Okay, that's all. Thanks.
All right. And as she walks out, you see her. She heads to the door. The same like reflective paneling kind of comes up as the her cloaking field activates, and her and Anderson disappear. The door opens on its own and then closes.
I guess I'm going to clean up.
Why don't we just like push the couch out and we'll just get a new one tomorrow? I mean, there's no point in like cleaning it if we're just gonna replace it, right? What? Why make extra work for ourselves?
No, that sounds all well and good, but I actually have some questions about everything.
Oh yeah, shoot. Who wants a beer though? Yeah, okay. Yeah. So what were your questions? go get
Well,
beer for
for
everyone.
starters, you all are looking to take down the big corporations?
Is that a problem?
Not directly. I am just it's not directly. It's more of unexpected, rather.
Do you work for them?
I used to, not anymore.
Then what's the problem?
Problem is, I'm trying to get back to them because my funding, my research was with one. Not one that's one of the smaller ones. I'm not sure you've heard of it. It's called Biosite.
Don't think so.
All right. Well, I was sent up here to do some research. Actually, I was supposed to be on the moon, but landed here somehow. And they told me my funding was cut and my cybernetics no longer work.
Are they on Earth?
Yeah, I had limb stabilizers. So this not going to work for a microbiologist.
I know the feeling.
I'm sorry, doll. We just sort of assumed since you were friends with Zane that you were kind of down with all of this, you know?
Oh, no, I'm not down with it. I'm more here for information. So as long as you all are looking to get information on what's going on with these big corporations, I think our goals are aligned.
Listen, we're just trying to get home.
So am I.
Well, there you go. Goals aligned. What you do once we get there is really none of my business.
What
enough.
sort of information are you looking for exactly?
I want to know why I was cut off. I was sent here with funding. I was sent here with a goal, a mission, and told halfway through with no information that cut off. Nothing. My work is over. No longer interested in keeping me employed. No longer interested in paying me. After they sent me here.
So your corp was smaller. Were they under one of the big ones?
Could have been. I honestly hadn't been working for them too long, so they could have been, under one of those larger corporations and been taken up, something of that nature.
And what
Buyout.
do you do?
I was sent here to study the microbes on the moon, to see if there was anything evolutionary that we could learn from them, from more of a biological sense than a mechanical one.
Right. I understood that.
Studied the moon bugs.
Got it. I mean, everything's under one of the big ones, right? What do you think? Soma, maybe?
Could be.
I mean, it definitely sounds like a buyout situation potentially. Or go with me. You didn't, I don't know, piss anybody off recently before you came along here, did ya? Maybe win a grant out from somebody, or I don't know, say the wrong thing at a dinner party. I don't.
I think most of my graduating class was rather upset at me. I wasn't known as the most graceful in school. Was known kind of as a bull in a china shop, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I do.
Most of them... good. Most of them were rather surprised when I was the one to land that initial internship.
Give me the names of a couple of the people that graduated with you. Late, I don't mean in character. Sam, I'm not going to do that to you. It's okay. Yeah, just give me some names and biosite.
Yeah, I'll look into some of those graduating classes and do some research on who I could have been working with in the past. That might come up with something.
I mean, at the very least, we can look in and see if biosite's even still in business. I mean, they could totally be a shell at this point and absolutely be absorbed in one of the big corps. But I mean, if people are at least still talking about them as if they are legitimate business, then we might know a little something more about sort of what happened to you.
I mean, if you had the money to go to school, I can imagine the kind of people you're rubbing elbows with, so it's possible you just pissed somebody off and they had their daddy call somebody else's daddy, and...
Very
That's
possible.
not unlikely. That is totally not unlikely.
Yeah. Sorry about that. That's shitty.
It is what it is. I mean, I'm lucky enough to have had enough, like a little bit of a nest egg. I'm not gonna die. I can buy food and whatnot, but it's not gonna last forever. So my goal, get back to Earth right now.
Well, and you want to get rid of that handshake.
Yeah, I do.
I know what that's like. I got my, my synthetic nerves fried last year.
Ouch. Sorry to hear it. I mean, I might not be able to fix it physically, but I can always look.
Well, I got a new set. It's... I mean, it might be worth looking just to make sure that everything's in the right place.
Make sure nothing's off. I can do that.
At this point, the door to Yule's room opens up, and she comes back out. Again, she just looks haggard and tired, and she's got most of an empty case of beer under her arm. And she says, "Are y'all not asleep yet? What time is it?"
No
I
fucking
have
clue.
no idea. What time is it, love?
I don't fucking know.
I'll pull up my data pad. What time is it?
It's late or early.
Oh, shit. I guess we're all still kind of wired after almost being vented
You know, all
into
of your
space.
terrible roommates. I mean, you're technically my coworkers, but also very bad roommates.
You know, it's been a day, okay? Can we have this
We
one?
don't do this all the time.
Yeah.
I just gave you a 30-minute full-body massage for free. Why does
We
that make me a
also-
shitty roommate?
We
Wait.
also just saved your brother.
Oh, massage.
And thank you for saving my brother. You also just murdered somebody on my couch, so...
And we're gonna get a new replacement couch that's even better. We're just talking about it, like little separate ottoman
Sure.
situations.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that him eating something and dying counts as a murder, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did kind of kill himself.
Okay, I'm awake now. So what's going on?
Talking?
Anderson was a shit. We got rid of the body. Well, what's
Okay.
left of it. It's a skin anyway. He's probably back on Earth by now. Oh yeah. And there is a Don't get mad.
She's already mad.
There's a potential deal on the table with Shadow.
Okay, that sounds familiar. That's the one that you were telling me about before the...
They kind of run all of the
Yeah.
Earth Corps secretly. Yeah.
So what's the deal then?
Well, they'll actually, they'll step back and cut off the negotiations with Lunatic. You know, number 3 on the list. They'll just do it.
All right, feeling a butt coming on?
Yeah, but in return, they want us to hand them the moon base afterwards, which we're totally not going to do. I mean, obviously, we're going to double cross them. And obviously, they intend to double cross us, but we'll just, be like 4 steps ahead of them.
Okay. So they agree to cut off negotiations.
Mhm.
and then we just do our normal thing. And
we
then
continue with the 5-step plan. And once
Okay.
we've taken down Lunatic once and for all and completed the 5-step plan, they said they would step in and to fill the vacuum, as it were. But we're not going to let them do that. We're going to destroy them all.
how are we not going to let them do that?
Does anyone know anything about like space mines?
Like the mines on the moon?
I was thinking more like an explodable asteroid field.
Oh.
Like
it's
they
a much
literally
different kind of mine.
Yeah.
You realize that if there are like transports that come to and from New London to like
It would be
feed us.
temporary. It'd be temporary. It would just be for them when they try to arrive to take over things.
That's a lot. That's a lot to do. For
We still have time. I mean, obviously. And we're just spitballing. There's no bad ideas, right?
that sounds like a bad idea.
No, I feel like in the last week or so we have had a couple of bad ideas.
Well, all right, let's just spit all over the creative process. Whatever.
I'm gonna have to pitch this to my boss, and my boss is gonna have to pitch it to their boss, Dragon.
You might want to do that in the next 40 minutes or so, because we're supposed to call back someone named Chimera and tell them either a yes or a no. So actually, it's
Okay.
really good that we woke you up, right?
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to this call.
I mean, I can talk to them if you want.
No, I don't want that.
Oh, okay. I was just
I
offering.
very much don't want that.
I am a chief negotiator, and I have been for almost a decade, so I kind of take offense to that. But okay, whatever, do your thing.
I'm gonna call Lynn. I'll be in my room. She heads back to her room and shuts the door.
We hand her step 3 on a platter, and she has such attitude.
I mean, it's the whole shadow thing. I'm not super excited about it either.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not
she's also got
either.
people she reports to, and she can't just okay everything we tell her. That's not how it works.
I understand being the middle person. It's a precarious position to be in. But also potentially the best. She basically doesn't have to come up with any of the ideas and gets to take credit for them when they go well.
Try to decide how much of that was innuendo.
None, actually. Until just now.
Or maybe she's not a shitbag and doesn't want to do that.
I hadn't thought of that. I actually just kind of assumed that everyone is a shitbag at this point.
Wow, thanks.
Even me?
Not you all. Why do you think I still hang out with you? Jeez.
Who else would you hang out with?
Bo? I mean, you've seen those arms. Come on. So, Chance, did you have any other questions?
No, that kind of summed everything up for me. Kind of understand status quo. I'm just along for the ride at the moment. I'll help out how I can. Won't get in the way if I can help it.
You won't be in the way. It'll actually be really nice. Like, I'm sure. No, I mean, I feel bad sometimes because, like, I feel like Clarity doesn't always necessarily have someone who's on, like, her level. So that'll be nice.
I don't think he's on my level.
I don't think I'm on her level.
I think he's closer than either me or Choke.
Yeah.
The door to Yule's room opens back up. She pops out. She's like, put the phone on hold. Who's the new guy?
Chance.
Is
I'm
he
Chance.
staying here? Are we wiping his memory?
Oh no, he's
No,
Zane's
please
friend.
don't.
Oh no, he's Zane's friend. He's cool.
So we're adding to the team. Have you vetted him?
Enough. I mean, unless you want me to kill him.
I'd rather not that happen either.
Well, that's okay, I didn't ask you.
Oh, hold on, let me ask. She pops back into her room. Comes back out a minute later. No, you don't have to kill him.
Oh, good. I like him.
I'm gonna need your. I'm gonna need you to send me your credentials. Chance, right?
Right. Yes. Credentials. Absolutely.
Do you have a CD, honey?
Yeah, I got one of those. I can send it.
All right, I'll be back. She pops back into the room.
Listen, don't take it personally.
Never.
Anyone have Razor's phone number?
Oh yeah. Why?
I need to check on Freddy.
Oh. Right.
By any chance is Freddy that alien cat hybrid?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Short for Alfredo.
So for Alfredo. I'd like to meet Freddy at some point.
I don't know if it's really a people alien. It might.
It's all right. I would just really like to meet Freddy.
You know, me too. I haven't met Freddy since the supposed neutering. Maybe he's more friendly now.
On one hand, it's kind of late, and I don't know if we should like wake Razor up. But on the other,
Do you think he
we
sleeps?
haven't- Well, I was also a little concerned that maybe Freddy had killed him, so maybe we should actually just do like a wellness check-in. I'm gonna call. I'll just in case.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call. Call Razor.
You call Razor and rings a few times and finally picks up. What's up?
Oh, hey. Good. You're alive. Awake.
Who is this? I don't have any numbers saved in my phone.
Oh, it's Impulse. Hey.
Right, Impulse.
Yeah.
Right, Impulse. Okay, gotcha.
So we were just checking in about the whole snip neutering situation. Did that happen?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Oh. Really? Oh,
Yeah.
The Xeno.
I'm a medical professional. I don't think that could describe like 20 patients I've had in the last week.
Do you sideline as a veterinarian? Never mind. The Xeno.
I treat all organic life forms.
Right. The Xenomorph. The little one that looked like a kitty cat.
Oh, right, that one.
Yeah.
Why don't you just start there?
I thought everything's okay then.
Yeah, it is. He has been sedated for the time being. Was not too happy about the medical procedure that was requested. I don't know how it'll be when he wakes up, and honestly, I don't really plan on waking him up myself. So, if you want to come
Okay.
pick him up, that would be great.
Okay. I think we can do that. Well, thank you again. And if you want to put together that bill, we could do that as well when we pick him up.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you pay for the procedures that I.
That's-
Yes.
Yeah.
You just said it like it was an option or something, like you're doing me a favor.
No.
Bring money, please, to pay for the things that I have done to help you.
Okay. I feel like we're saying the same things, but like there's just like a.
I feel like you
a
have
miss-
a misunderstanding of how commerce works. I'm
Okay,
gonna hang up now.
The phone,
and you're-
yeah. Okay. Okay. Good night.
Good night. Thanks.
Are we gonna have to go pick him up tonight?
Did I miss something?
Yes.
I just.
Are we gonna have to go pick him up tonight?
You can wait till morning.
Because
right?
I need about 5 hours to not be on the brink of death.
Right. Yeah, I figure we could wait till morning.
Great.
People's door
Sleeping
opens back
arrange.
up. Oh. We'll figure that out in a second.
Oh, your couch is kind of covered in viscera.
So
right.
that's why I said I was gonna clean the couch.
I mean, Zane can just sleep in my room, and then Chance can take Zane's room.
Sounds alright to me.
Okay.
I wish Ghost had been here for that.
I feel like Choke and Impulse just keep like looking at each other and then not, and then like looking at each other. Like,
That not expected? Is that not something that? It's fine. I'll take Zane's.
Yule's door opens back up. She has finished her phone call, and she looks a little haggard, more haggard than she was before. Okay. They're not happy about the idea.
Okay. But
And
But it does accomplish one of the objectives that we have here. And they understand that, and it's probably going to be the cleanest way for us to make sure that happens. We're going to have to amend step 3 a little bit if we're going to make this work.
okay.
We're not just going to go along with it and hope that we can take down a super mega corporate entity when it tries to take over the base or the station. You're going to be responsible for investigating and learning as much as you can about Shadow in the meantime.
I think that's doable. Seeing as we know a former member.
I'm not going to ask any more about that. I really don't want anything to do with it. The idea here is find out what you can about them to perhaps cripple their operations before this all kicks off, so that we can rebuild and have some time to set up our defenses, because this thing with Lunatech's probably going to get bloody in the end stages, and we really can't be affording to fight on two fronts, especially against a outfit that's probably a lot more well outfitted than ours.
I'm sorry, I might have misunderstood. We need to find out more about Shadow and cripple Shadow before this all happens?
Yeah. We're not going to play on the defensive here. If we're able to take down Lunatech, if this coup works out, we're not going to be in any stage to keep somebody else from coming in and taking over.
I mean, we're very talented, but I mean, you basically just asked us to go kill the blue whale to help us catch the tuna.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
The only way that we see this all works out is that this group, which you're the foremost experts on at this point. If they're not a threat to us. So we can go along with this, and you play your cards how you need to, but the understanding here is you pull your weight and make sure that they don't just swoop in with an army once we've got everything handled up here. To that end, it'll take some time to get it ready, but we have I have put in a requisition for transport back to Earth if needed.
Oh.
It'll be off the books, obviously. You're still on every corporate hit list. But if this organization and their operations are mostly planet side, figured you're probably going to need to go down there to fuck shit up.
Right. Okay. We can do this, right?
Not really another choice at this point. So,
All right.
amendments to step 3 now. Take down Shadow.
Noted. I guess
Oh,
we'll...
what have I gotten into?
Don't worry, love. It'll all work itself out in the end. It generally does. Even if it means faking your own death sometimes.
Actually, if you need to do that, we're probably the best people for that job.
We're really good at it by now.
Done it several times.
Yeah.
Noted.
All right. I guess, yeah, I'll give Chimera a call back. Even though that fucker's already probably back down there. But this wasn't contingent on us returning Anderson. This was just in everyone's best interest. At least, that's the way I'm going to express this to them. Okay. We call Chimera back.
Okay. Pick up Anderson's datapad and dial the last number, and as it goes through, almost immediately picks up. So what's your decision?
Anderson, make it back okay.
He's fine.
I figured. Agreed.
Wonderful. We will have some of our operatives nearby to assist. And keep an
Assist
eye on you.
how?
Mostly keeping an eye on you because I don't trust you.
Good.
But we will leverage our resources to make sure negotiations with Lunatech break down within the next week,
Wonderful.
giving you an opportunity to make your move.
Lovely.
Arrangements for your finances and the other matters we discussed will be provided upon completion of your part of the bargain.
Should we expect your operatives, or are they just going to be sneaking around in the shadows?
I would hope they don't need to make contact.
Even better. Anything else?
Not at this time. Should you need anything, you can call me. Our resources are at your disposal.
Good to know. Well, have a lovely evening.
I would also recommend not attempting to access any other information utilizing Mr. Anderson's communicator that was left behind. I would hate for anything to happen to your hacker friend.
Even Veiled threaten her again. And I'll fucking slit your throat myself. Okay, Pumpkin?
As long as we have an understanding.
I
I
think
look forward to hearing from you.
Ta-ta!
Goodbye.
Where's the fucking whiskey? Impulse gets drunk!
I think from Clarity's room, Zane pops his head out and says, "So are we gonna like finish watching the show? It's been paused for a while, or
Yeah,
should I?"
no, I'll come back in there. Is it cool if Chance takes your room and you just stay in mine tonight?
The couch is covered in blood.
Sees Choke nodding and just, yeah, that sounds really cool. Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. Okay.
I should probably clean up some of the stuff off my room though. Just it's kind of a mess, and just like 1 second, and it heads across the hall to his room, and you just hear like clanging of metal and scraping and large objects being shifted until finally comes back up. All right, that's good. Just don't touch anything on like the right side of the room.
Okay. I'll keep to the left then.
Yeah. It should be good though. Otherwise.
All right, I'm gonna go then. I'm tired.
Night.
Night. I'll see you all in the morning then. He heads off and goes to sleep.
I have to say, because I have to do this, is that at this point, Ghost comes back in. Before everyone goes to bed. Comes through the door, uncloaks. Alright, that's been taken care of.
Cool.
So what's going on?
I was just gonna go back to watching TV and then probably go to sleep, so.
That's probably a good plan.
Right. I guess I'll just crash here then, unless I need to go somewhere else.
Oh, shoot. You could have slept in my room, but I already have someone sleeping in my room. So you can sleep.
I mean, there's room in mine. I don't have a lot of stuff.
Sure. Who's staying in your room?
Oh, Zane, because Chance is staying in Zane's room.
Looks around you towards Zane standing in the doorway, who looks more and more anxious. Zane? Yeah. Hi. I don't think we've met. I'm Zane. Ghost. Mia's sister. Who's Mia?
Right, I'm Mia. That's my other name.
Oh, right. Nice to meet you. And she just like grips his hand, and there's a moment where like you see him like try to pull his hand away, but it doesn't. And you just see her she doesn't say anything, but Ghost just stares him down for a long moment, just face a complete mask. And when she finally releases her hand, you can just see like like red marks along his as he kind of pulls his hand back. Just, oh, what's a good handshake you got there?
We should go. Good night, everyone. Bye.
Night.
Night.
Good night, Zane. Night. Night. Good night, Mia.
Night, Arya.
As they go away, and she heads into the room with Choke.
He's harmless.
How harmless?
Oh, extremely harmless.
How long's that been going on for?
Not long.
About 40 minutes.
Huh.
Oh,
Just let me
also, just to fill you in before we go to bed, we kind of have to take down Shadow in the next week. So we'll
Could we
brainstorm
not-
tomorrow.
could we
But
not
just
have
get some rest.
Could we not have
Yeah.
just let that one ride until tomorrow?
No, everyone needs to have the same anxiety level as I do right now. So just take that
Okay,
one, sleep
you-
on it.
You're gonna replace that bottle, right?
There are 2 more in the cupboard.
Yeah, but that one's mine.
Oh,
Have it. It's fine.
it's really good.
Right.
I know.
Shadow. Weak. Got it.
Go to sleep. Come on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish this first. She proceeds to finish the bottle.
Okay. And I assume makes it back to her room.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You might
So
find her on the floor.
in the doorway of her room. And one last comment from Ghost before y'all head to sleep. She says, if I need to hide another body, you just let me know.
Oh, I'll snap his fucking neck, no question.
Okay. All right, good. As long as we're on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all head to sleep. Ghost doesn't need a lot of space. She's mostly robot, so she just sleeps on the floor comfortably.
Cool. There's not a whole lot of stuff in it's like bed and like weight set.
She sleeps
like-
on the weight bench.
on the weight
I
bench.
think. Yeah.
Well, it's for a large person, so
Just like with the legs on either side, her head leaning back.
I was about to say, it's like Choke's weight bench like would be a twin bed for most people, right? I mean,
Yeah, so she sleeps there fine. And
Good.
you all get a full night's rest, so you can do your recovery stuff.
I only have the one left.
How does recovery work?
Okay, so basically you have 4, I think, levels of recovery rolls that you can make, and you regain all of those once you've used the last one. So the first roll is 1 action, and you roll a d6 plus your tier. So I think you're tier 1. Okay. So you roll a d6. So each one of the recovery rolls, you roll a d6 plus your tier, and you put that number of dice back in your pool. However you want to allocate it. First one is an action. Second one is 10 minutes. Third one is 1 hour. Last one is 10 hours. So if you basically, when you go to sleep, whichever ones you haven't used, you can go ahead and use all of those and recover all of your. Recover as many points as you can. Joke, you might not be able to recover a lot because I think you've used all of yours except for your 10-hour one.
Yes.
So
I
you
rolled
could
it.
Okay. What'd you roll?
I got 3 total.
Yeah, so you roll a 1.
It's fine. I don't really
So
need my
you can-
intellect pool, I don't think.
So you can allocate those, and then when you wake up the next day, you can go ahead and spend some more if you want to. But yeah, you don't just get everything back on a long rest in this game, though. You have to kind of manage that and take time off if you need to. But unless you guys start another infestation tomorrow, you might be able to have a chill day. See how the cat goes. So everybody can do those real quick and make sure. Is everyone recovered? Good to go. Cool. So you all get your long rest. I actually think rather than pushing it to something else right now, it's probably going to be a good place for us to take our break just a little bit earlier than we normally would. And then we'll come back and have a little bit longer in the second half. Does that sound good for everyone?
Yeah.
I'm going to assume Sid's giving a thumbs up too. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and take our break, fam, and we'll be back in a few minutes to pick this up and see what the crew wants to get up to next. So stick around, watch our lovely break screen slideshow, stretch, check your posture, drink some water, eat something, whatever you need to, and we'll be back here shortly. See you soon. Welcome back, everyone. We had a water break redemption, so wanted to make full use of that. Thank you so much for hanging out with us during our break. Savannah's dealing with some cat problems over there. We're going to go and jump right back into it. So you have all gotten some sleep, some much-deserved sleep, and have recovered, some of you, to the best of your ability. Waking up the next day, impulse, hungover, the couch, bloodstained. I don't know what other shenanigans go on during the night and what happens. Yes.
Well, I have a suggestion.
Okay.
Because there's a whole cat on my desk now. Because we just got a redemption from the chat. For an intrusion.
Ooh.
Hi, buddy.
Okay.
Are
Do
you
have
the intrusion?
The
Yes.
intrusion
This
is a
the-
cat.
Look up here.
Oh, we don't have to go get Freddy. Freddy just shows up at the house.
Are you
Shows up.
ready?
No, I have something. I have something else in mind for that.
Oh, God.
Impulse, you are awake.
Thanks, Mecha Spider.
Thanks, Becca. You are awake and not wanting to be. But yeah, I'd say you're the first person to get up, just hungover, and trying to grab some coffee, when there is a loud pounding at the door.
Whoever you are, I hate you and go away.
Hello? She just call out from the door.
I'm not sure this is the right place.
Who are you looking for?
Impulse.
Fixes her hair. Cracks the door open, keeps the chain on.
You see, it takes a minute to recognize him because he's not in uniform. But you see in wearing like a dark jacket and slacks, kind of looking a little bit nervous, but with broad shoulders, square set jaw, and military style haircut. You see Lieutenant Alco.
And a black eye.
And a black eye.
That's actually what gave it away.
Good morning.
Afternoon, actually.
Fuck.
She'll close the door, not wanting to explain the blood-soaked couch. She'll go outside the apartment.
Afternoon. Can I help you?
Rough night.
It happens. Rough eye.
It happens.
Yeah.
Do we have to talk out here?
You really don't want to go in there right now, believe me. I'm helping you out here.
Right. You gave me your card.
Yeah, I did. That's why I didn't try to shoot you. So, what can I do for you, Lieutenant?
I really shouldn't be here, but I'm gonna get demoted anyway, so might as well.
Do it properly?
Hmm?
Get demoted properly.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say that's the first time that I have helped someone with that, but I'm glad to be of assistance. So, yeah.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Mhm.
But wasn't really based on anything any of you or your team did. It's mostly my decision in the end there. Apparently some people didn't take too kindly about me using my authority to stop the
Murder
kill
of
order.
millions of innocent people.
Yeah. I wanted to sort of talk to you about that.
Okay. Give me 3 minutes. 3 minutes? Just wait
Fine.
here. And also just come up with an escape plan for just in case Choke wakes up, because then I feel like she'll probably even out your other eye, and we don't want that.
I'll stand back from the door.
Sounds like a plan. All right, I'm just three.
Yeah, he pulls out a device and leans up against the rail and smokes while waiting.
She'll go back inside. She'll run into her room, find like the biggest Afghans that she can, and ones that she doesn't like all that much, and like just cover the couch with them, and then like throw some shit on so he can't sit on it. And then just make sure that no one else is quite awake yet. And then puts on a pot of coffee.
Okay.
And then gets some coffee and pours him some. It's a business meeting. And then answers the door. Come on in.
Right. Tucks the device into his pocket and heads inside, looking around.
Coffee?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sips on it, and it's a strange place you have here.
It used to be. Honestly, we're not 100% what it used to be, but it involved a party button. Yeah. But we converted it into a loft. It suits our purposes. And sit there.
She'll like point to an available chair that is not the couch.
He sits, very large man, and takes up, and that makes the chair look very tiny. As he sits in it, says, "Was anyone else here?"
Oh yeah, like everyone you met last time. We all live together.
I would say most of you probably hear conversation going on in the main
Not
room.
unheard of in the morning if you also hear Impulse's voice, let's be perfectly honest. You might be surprised, like, but she didn't have... whatever, never mind.
Trying to decide at this point if Choke cares. Nope, up and out.
Oh no.
Oh boy, we had another loot drop.
Can't wait to kill Alco for whatever loot's on his body.
The vape he had, it's a cipher. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Actually, let's go ahead and roll for that. I'm going to see if I can work it in. Well, you know what? And yeah, we're going to stick with rolling for these so I can hang on to the ones I've already pre-generated. Someone roll D100 for me.
I do it.
I'll be right back. My mouse just died.
Oh no. The cat
Taco,
killed it.
you're in charge.
56.
56. Please don't be another grenade. Please don't be
Please
another
be a grenade. Please be a grenade. Please be a
Oh
grenade.
no. It's not, but I think it's one we've had before.
Oh, should I reroll?
No, it's fine. We
Okay.
haven't had it for a while. Well, actually, one of you I think might still have it. Yeah, no. So it is the infiltrator.
Oh.
I think somebody had one of those. It might have been Klaxon.
It was clacked, so technically we don't have it anymore.
Yeah. Tiny capsule launches and moves at great speed, mapping and scanning an unknown area. It moves at 500 feet per level. It moves 500 feet per level, scanning an area up to 50 feet per level away from it. Identifies basic layout, creatures, major energy sources, and either transmits this information back to the user or returns to the user and shows what it saw. Its movement is blocked by any physical or energy barrier. So yeah, somebody else roll a d6 for me so we can get its level.
Who doing it? Should I do it? Someone else want to do it?
Anyone?
What am I doing?
Rolling
Roll
a
D6.
d6.
Wee. 5.
Okay, level 5. That's pretty high. All right, I put that in the Discord for whoever wants it once we get that introduced. Maybe, well, I'm just thinking that maybe you pulled, so you're rearranging some furniture and you like pulled a blanket off the couch and this like the tiny little bee drone falls out from it that Klaxon had left behind accidentally.
Always check the couch cushions. She'll put it in her robe pockets and we'll hand it out later.
So Choke comes out and you see sitting on the chair next to the couch, or across from the couch, Lieutenant Alco.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Just hold on. There's coffee. Go get coffee. Go get coffee. Please.
Morning.
Morning. What do you want? Goes to get coffee.
I want to help.
With?
Listen, I'm not stupid, despite what you might think. I know that you're probably connected with the WRM.
Hey, dude. Okay. I was just asking a question. It's way too early for you to be that condescending.
Alistair, are you wearing a wire?
No.
Take off your shirt.
I'm not.
I'm sorry, love. I really don't trust you when you asked a really, leading question. So I'm not going to admit to anything until I know that you're not wearing a wire. So take your shirt off.
Takes his jacket, pulls his communicator out, sets it on the table, stands up, undoes the jacket, throws it on the back of the chair, pulls off his shirt.
Turn.
He's very muscular man, lots of hair on his chest. He kind of turns around.
All
hands
the
up,
way.
Turns all the way around. No wires.
All right, face
Not
the
that
wall.
anyone uses a wire. Okay.
Pat,
This
think
is
it's
really
a- it's a-
necessary.
Figure of speech. Yes, it's necessary. And, continue.
I think this is when clarity comes out.
Okay.
As we have.
Does
the
Chance wanna come
lieutenant
out too?
against the wall.
Yeah, at the same time, and he's also shirtless because he didn't expect anybody to be here. So he's like,
All
you know,
the hot shirtless
morning
men. What?
and-
I'm sorry.
no shirt and pants.
Hands on the wall. Are you patting him down?
Batting him down. She doesn't
I'm
even
not-
know what she's looking for, but she is patting him down.
I'm not wearing a shirt. Why are you patting me down?
Just
Who's-
making sure.
Okay,
Skins
don't
are
harass
very.
the man. He just got here.
I'm not harassing. I'm making sure we're all safe here.
What is happening?
Impulse
Go get
has a
coffee.
guest this morning.
Go get coffee.
Again?
Can I just get a centaur instead?
Yeah, go get a centaur.
Why is everyone shirtless? I mean, not everyone's shirtless, but like a lot of people are shirtless.
It's the morning.
Are you gonna complain about it?
It's 1
Yeah.
p.m. The
I
morning.
very rarely wear a shirt.
Okay.
Zane
Alright,
comes out of
fine.
the room and he's also shirtless.
Can we just stay here for the remainder of the session? Because I'm in my happy place at this point.
He's
I don't know
he's
anyone
not
else.
built. He's wiry, kind of skinny, but kind of
Big
Steph-
boys, itty bitty boys, Mississippi boys, inner city boys. Sorry. Are we gonna get in trouble for that? I feel like that's at least that's
We're gonna get
a
in
small
trouble
amount.
for this, but not any takedown. I mean, maybe
okay,
a
cool.
takedown, not because of music copyrights. I don't think.
Okay, just making sure.
Before we continue, we have one more chat redemption.
Oh God.
Hey!
But it's for recovery for me.
Okay,
Thank you.
good.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, chat.
I thought we were getting another cipher or an
Let
intrusion.
me not roll like shit. +2.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
coffee
yeah.
is extremely good.
Hey, I rolled a 6 + 2. That's 8.
It's very
Dang.
good coffee.
That's so many. Thanks, chat. Love you.
So,
It's a Brazilian blend. I really like it.
so you finish patting him down.
You're clean.
Talaka says, like I said, can I put my shirt back on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Puts his shirt back on, leaves the jacket off though. Sits back down in the chair. To your point, choke. You all opened my eyes to some things yesterday that I'd been ignoring most of my career. Putting up with most of my career. I figured, based on some of the things you all said and did, I want to help. Lunatech is killing half of the people that live, more than half the people that live in New London, and I didn't come from money, and I didn't come from the higher spheres. I grew up in G-Sphere. Now there's good people there. How can I help?
We might have a job for you.
I really don't like the sound of that, but
Oh, calm down. You're a law enforcement officer. You're used to it.
what's the job?
Well, in all actuality, it's just continuing to do whatever job they set out for you.
Okay.
You're gonna be a mole.
All right.
Think you're
well,
up for
that's
that?
I can do that.
Good.
So, what? Information on LSF operations?
To start.
I can give you what I have access to.
All of it.
That's a lot. If you want to narrow it down, I can get it to you faster.
Honestly, we need Blaze Unicorn.
No, I can't do that.
Not directly. But anything that you could provide that would make accessing them in some capacity slightly easier would be extremely helpful. Perhaps if he has any sort of protective duty, or I don't know, rapidly changing codes to a security system, or I don't know, figure it out.
And at the same time, for scene setting, Ghost also comes out of Choke's room and sees shirtless Zane and just takes up a position in the corner of the room with eyes on Zane almost the entire time until Zane gets really embarrassed and heads back into his room to get a shirt. All
Choke
that's
just
going on
kind of
during this
like
conversation.
pats her on the shoulder.
I only know a small amount based on certain events that Mr. Unicorn has attended and some collaboration with LSF. I mean, he has his own private security force funded by Lunatech. So we don't really have access to his security protocols, but I would guess daily shifting passcodes, rotating security officers. He does have one head of security that has collaborated with us in the past.
And what's their name?
I don't know their full name, but goes by Chuck.
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 Son of a bitch. Chuck.
He's the one that handles all the arrangements for any public events that Mr. Unicorn attends. So he'd be the one that had all that information. Now, getting to him is going to be as hard as getting to Blaze Unicorn himself. Yeah, it's his own private security contingent. Doesn't tend to make public appearances. Also, it's suspected that Mr. Unicorn has several body doubles that he uses to attend different events, though we aren't told whether it's actually him attending or one of his body doubles. And of course, he probably has a contingent of backups, neural backups that go into place should his own safety and life be compromised.
Skins on skins on skins.
He's probably the most protected person in New London.
Right.
There have been assassination attempts, but I don't think anyone's ever gotten within 500 yards of the man himself.
I don't think we want to kill him. In fact, I know we don't. He's far more valuable alive. You have a week.
Oh, a week to what?
Get us as much information as possible. In and outs of LSF, any information that you have on either Unicorn or this Chuck person. Also, be really helpful if you knew about any joint events with the LSF and Unicorn anytime soon. Any public appearances?
I have to look. I'm not entirely sure of his schedule off the top of my head. I can check our calendars and see if we have anything planned for the coming weeks.
Sounds good to me.
There's one other thing that I planned on telling you today. Might as well tell you now.
Uh-oh.
LSF, and I haven't been a part of this operation, but I have heard whisperings about it. We've been running a sort of an undercover operation within the WRM.
Really?
Yeah, classified Operation Viper. Someone within the agency, I suppose, I don't know all the details, has infiltrated the WRM. It's rumored they're pretty close to Dragon. It's one of the reasons we've been able to stay ahead on most of their movements.
Do you have any info on this person?
None. It's all off the books, or if it's on the books, it's not books that I have access to.
All right. Any more info on that obviously would be helpful as well.
Yeah. I'll see what I can get. Should I just stop by when I have this info?
One second. She's gonna clatter off on her little high heels with the little pom-poms on them that she wears as slippers. Goes back into her room. Pulls out a set of fake mustaches with some spirit gum and a pair of aviator sunglasses. Here.
What's this?
Just wear them next time, okay? Lieutenant, you're extremely distinctive, both in build and in facial features. Just something to throw off the bots would be appreciated, okay? We have a reputation to maintain.
Takes it. How am I even supposed to?
You put the sticky stuff on it, and then you stick it on your face.
All right. Okay, I'll do that. Anything else I can help with?
Well, you have my information. I can get yours. And if I think of anything, we'll get in touch.
All right. Thank you for not punching me again.
I don't really do grudges. That's what the punch was for.
Respect that. All right. I'm gonna leave now. And, he heads out the door. Picking up his jacket on the way out.
Impulse tries not to look at his butt and fails and then looks away.
You have a problem.
What?
You have a problem.
You need to be more specific.
We can all see you just staring at him. Like you have a problem.
Can you blame me?
He's not really my type.
He's got nice physique.
Thank you. Objective.
Not
Clearly
really
does
my
some
type
kind of
either.
work.
Oh, we know your type.
Do you?
If we don't yet, we're about to soon.
Oh, also for future reference, I'm not sure this is something I haven't tried it before, but I do think I have the knowledge. If you need someone's appearance to be changed, I might be able to whip something up, change their genetic expression for just a short period of time.
You can
Haven't
do
tried
that?
it. Haven't tried it before, but I think I have the knowledge to try something like that. Can't say how it would go.
Wow. Okay. I mean that's good to know.
It's worked in lots of mice. Changed a mouse's eye color from blue to brown, that sort of thing. But temporary, never sticks. Sort of like magic potion kind of thing, but science.
Naturally. Are we just talking like different eye colors, or are we talking you could make me look like the lieutenant?
You would still be you. I can't change your entire genome. That's a lot. That's a lot to ask. But could potentially change some structures. You know?
Could you give me his cheekbones?
Yeah, I could do that.
Interesting.
Of course, this is all hypothetical. I've never done it on a human.
Sure. Huh. Good to know.
But of course, wouldn't want to change things too much. Get into iffy territory that way.
How temporary are we talking?
Just a few hours, not too long.
Believe me, I can do wonders in a few hours. Okay.
Right. But can't change things I can't do. Skin color, can't do that one. Can't do height. That would be a lot to ask. But facial structures, yes. Hair color, yes.
Okay. Always good to know what resources we have, right?
Absolutely. Just, I think it's something that we could probably use.
Yeah.
While that conversation is going on, suddenly from beside you, Clarity, you do hear a voice. And, hey, got a second? It's Ghost.
Yeah.
Can you talk privately?
Sure. Do you want to go to my room?
Yeah.
Okay. Leads the way.
Follows you in, closes the door, looks around. Nice. Better than your closet.
Well, I still have a closet here that I spend a lot of time in. It's just I also have a bed.
Yeah, that's a pretty big step up.
Yeah.
Who's the dude?
Oh, Zane?
Yeah.
Oh, funny story. So, after like being here for a really long time and like nothing happening, I was like talking with the shadow stuff and he came up to me and it was in the middle of like one of Choke's fights and it was just like a crazy random happenstance and then he introduced us to his sister Yule and they were trying to work for Worm and then we joined with them and helped them with the job and then we all worked for Worm now and yeah.
Okay. That doesn't really explain why he's sleeping in your room.
Oh, cause Chance needed a place to sleep.
Okay. And that's the only reason.
Well, no, he's also very cute. So
Okay. But he's nice.
yeah. We kind of need to get to know each other better, but he seems really nice.
Because I'll kill him if he's not.
I'd be a little upset if he did.
Okay. That's
But,
all I wanted to know.
Okay, yeah.
There's also something else. I want to mention it in front of everyone in case you didn't want them to know. But I wasn't only in New London because I was following Anderson. There's someone else too. One of your old Oracle team members. Ren? I don't know if you would have known them or not, but they, I've been keeping up to date on the people that were part of Oracle, especially afterwards, after the whole Apollo thing. I wanted to see how things kind of shook out there, especially after what y'all did to Apollo. Some people within the group were in favor and understood. Some people not so much. Ren belongs to a small group that was very upset by the death of their leader. Based on what I've kind of gathered, she was a bit obsessed with Apollo. She's not your biggest fan.
Well, and she's here?
As far as I can tell, it's a little bit hard keeping track of somebody with her skills. They're not as good as your own, but she knows how to cover her tracks. I've put it together that she's on the station, and based on some of the people she was talking to beforehand, I don't think she's here to say hi.
Cool. Right. Well, I'm sure I can talk to her.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay. Oh, you said you were keeping up with numbers. Is Phoebus okay?
Yeah, actually, he's one of the few that kind of a few of them got together, have working some jobs, formed some sort of collective to keep working. He's one of them, so seems to be fine, keeping it on the up and up.
Cool. Okay, so there's a person named Ren. She was obsessed with Apollo, kind of out to get me in New London. Got it.
Yeah. So just keep an eye out. I'm gonna stick around too because of that. I just didn't want to worry everyone by saying something last night. But I'm worried about you. Okay.
Well, I'm sure it will be fine. Like, it always is.
Yeah, I'm sure. You okay?
Yeah, it's just kind of stressful recently.
Yeah. Just want to make sure you're taking care of yourself.
Well, I centaurs and ramen and sometimes pizza.
You need to eat better. I'm gonna get you some food, like real food, to keep here. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's a
Anyway,
good
you
idea.
you can tell the others about this if you want. I just wanted to tell you first.
Yeah. I'll let them know. They'll probably be really upset with me if I don't let them know.
Okay. All right. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah.
Gives you a hug. As she's hugging, she says, "You are being safe, right?"
Safe with what?
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, okay.
And heads back out of the room. Oh my god, everyone. I just have to take a brief moment to say thank you so much for everyone in the chat for all of your support and the bits and the subs and everything. We just hit a level 5 hype train. Plus some. I think that was like a total of like 77,000 bits that came through. It's nuts. Thank you so much. I don't normally stop to call out things in the chat during the game, but that's fucking awesome. And you
Well,
guys are
now
so
I'm
cool.
glad you stopped. Because the chat has gifted us something else.
A loot drop.
It's a loot drop.
You know what? I take it back. Fuck all of you.
Thanks, Mecha.
No, I love it. I gripe about the loot drops and everything, but we put them up there because I love the interaction with the chat, and now I get to throw something else in the game. Is there anyone in here that's not at their cipher limit? Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Me, but I think
I
that
am.
last one we got hasn't been claimed yet.
Oh, right. So
Yeah, we have the infiltrator in my pocket, which I can't use because I am at my cipher level. I can only have 2 right now.
Okay, so you have that. So that would put all of you guys at your limit. So we're gonna have to burn one of them for you guys if you guys want to keep this one. But let's go and roll for it.
We'll burn our least favorite one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be
Okay.
fair, Chance has 2 lubes, so
Maybe it doesn't need all that lube, but who knows?
Can never have too much lube.
There's a lot going
Just
on
saying.
in this apartment.
A lot of shirtless people, massages. Okay. Who wants to roll D100? Svenna, you do it.
Wow, okay. I hope it's a grenade.
I hope not.
84. That's outside the range we usually roll.
Oh.
Is it a grenade?
It is a sniper module.
Give it to me.
I'm scrolling down. Okay, sniper module. For the next hour per cipher level, the effective range of the user's ranged weapon increases by 1 category. Immediate to short, short to long, long to very long, and very long to 1,000 feet. A weapon with range greater than very long has its range doubled. Okay. So yeah.
That could
you
make
can-
my heavy rifle shoot from 600 feet away.
Nice. So go and roll a d6.
3.
3. Okay, so it's a level 3. I'll go ahead and snip that and put it in the chat for y'all.
So I'm gonna keep that. Unless
Okay.
anyone has any very strong objections to my guns being more gun.
Things that make choke shoot better. No, I think we're cool with that.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of inventory keeping. So Choke takes that.
That puts me at 2. That's my
That
limit.
puts you at 2. So what we have floating around is the infiltrator, I think. So does anyone want to trade something for the infiltrator?
I will trade a lube gun for the infiltrator.
Yeah, fair. All right, yeah, so you can get rid of that and take the infiltrator instead.
All
which
right,
I've
let's
put-
open up that briefcase. Is it an infiltrator? Oh no, it's another lube gun. I'm so sorry, Chance. I don't know what game I was playing. Just
I
now.
did the Price is Right trombone,
That seems
but
right.
I don't. Yeah,
This is a little Price is Right. This is a little Deal or No Deal.
yeah,
It's fine.
Let's make a deal.
Price or no deal,
Price or no deal.
which is how most stores
The
work.
price.
Now that I
is
think
deal.
about it,
That's just shopping.
That's
The price is deal. Yes.
yes,
That's
that's shopping on Black Friday.
Okay, so the you guys get all to take care of Clarity and Ghost come back out to the main room, where I assume you guys are going to need to have more discussions about what you're doing next.
Okay. We have a week to do what I thought was gonna be our end goal in like a year. Like do all of you have like a 5-year plan? Like that was like a long-term goal, not like a short-term.
Impulse, you know
Oh.
I don't have like a 5-day plan at this point.
Yeah, I just kind of go with the flow.
Yeah, my career's sort
Okay.
of dead. So
My goal was Earth, so we're kind of. Yeah.
I'm glad someone's meeting their goals then.
Um,
Okay.
Also, in the next week or so, someone might try to kill me, but I don't know if that's important or not.
but I mean someone's
that's
probably gonna
important.
try to kill all of us. I don't
But you have like a specific one that you know about?
Yeah, her name's Ren. She used to work for Oracle. She's kind of pissed at me, according to Arya. So, yeah, I thought I'd throw that in there.
And she's here.
Yeah, she's in New London.
Fucking awesome. Cool. Okay.
Love wrenches thrown in machinations. We're gonna be just fine.
I mean it's not
Okay.
like this hasn't happened before.
No, the problem is that this just always happens.
I know, but like a whole person will see. And I'm just saying, it's better than the Cortex bomb.
Yeah.
You all dealt with the Cortex bomb.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was a whole
Yeah,
thing.
several of them. Yeah.
Several.
Oh, it's
Those are
actually sort
hard
of
to
what
deal
led
with.
up to me getting shot. My nerves getting fried.
Ah,
Yeah. Well, there were several that were outside, and then Clarity had one in her head, but we got it taken out.
Yeah.
how's your neurology scan been since then?
Oh, I haven't seen a doctor since that happened, so.
You should, maybe.
I mean, I've seen Razor, but not in like a not
Uh,
in that capacity.
Okay. All right.
Can you like do that?
Oh,
Like a
I'm
brain
not a
scan or
doctor.
something?
I can look at it. I can tell you if her brain is like broken, but I can't fix it.
Well, even just having the information is probably really helpful, right?
I'd imagine, yeah. But yeah, I can take a look if you'd like.
Wait, are we looking at my brain?
Not
Only if you want, love.
right now.
It's your brain.
Yeah, because I was planning on going to pick up Freddie today, but like,
Oh, this.
Maybe
be
you should
something that-
stay here, and someone else can go get Freddy. Since
but-
you're on an assassin's list again.
but like, what if they imprint? Like, I need my face to be the one that he sees, just in
How about-
case.
Okay,
we
then I'm
don't
going.
wake them up until we bring them back.
It's just your face we need.
No, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'll take you to go get him.
Okay.
Oh, why don't all of you go, and then Chance can use Razor stuff to look at your brain if you want.
I don't understand why we need to look at my
We
brain.
really
I feel fine.
don't. It really feels like a
It was
waste
just
of-
more of an out there thing that I
time.
can do that.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stay here and drink more coffee and work on a very moved up scenario for how we manage this in a week. Uh-huh. Where are my
Cool.
glasses?
I'd actually like to go see this Alfredo, you said?
Yeah, Alfredo, Freddy.
Yeah. I'd like to see I'd like to see this.
All right, you two.
Have fun.
In the car. Taking the guns. And we're stopping for breakfast.
Bye, Zane. She yells.
Okay, I'll just hang out here. As he looks across to Ghost, who's the only other person in the apartment right now.
Oh, and
Lynn,
Impulse. Impulse is staying.
Oh, Impulse. Okay, it's stuck with Impulse and Ghost.
Yeah, that doesn't make it much better.
And then Yule comes walking out. I'm just gonna go to my room. I see a hand raised. Oh, fuck, it happened.
Chat spot you an intrusion.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Hold on. Sorry, gotta pull up my thing here. Okay. You all head out get in the car and put in the coordinates for Razor's place. You begin to head that direction, letting the automatic systems of the car guide you that way. And there's a lot of traffic right now in iSphere, and you find yourself sort of waiting in long lines of like multiple stacks of cars weaving in and out of the buildings, heading in different directions. Like full-on rush hour in this most populated sort of retail district of New London, and yeah, we're just gonna do this as you are kind of approaching through a light and it turns red. You're waiting for a second and you see it's not uncommon to see mixed among the cars some like droids that are moving amongst the traffic, like Glenn the realtor, kind of folded up automaton bodies with thrusters that kind of guide them, usually delivering parcels and things like that. One of them is heading through the intersection and you watch it just suddenly stops right in front of your car.
Get down.
It then twists in the air and immediately thrusts straight in the direction of your car, unfolding in the air. Its mechanical body sort of twisting at an odd angle to make impact, which it lands on top of the car, and one mechanical fist kind of punches in through the front windshield as it then begins to climb inside in your direction.
Get down.
Let's go and roll for initiative.
I'll
see
get
if I can
another
get-
claw.
What's the initiative roll again? Because I don't know how to play this game.
It is a speed roll.
Okay.
If you are trained in initiative tasks, you can reduce it. The difficulty of this is going to be a 4. So you can still spend effort and edge and all that stuff if you want to reduce the task.
I would like to do that.
Okay. And remember, we talked about this in the last couple sessions, but if you only one of you has to succeed in order for the task to go. Does anyone have training in initiative actions? No. Okay. Is anyone spending effort in order to reduce the difficulty? It's a 4, so you have to roll 12 or higher to succeed.
I'll spend 1.
Okay. So 1 effort.
Mm-hmm.
You just did to a 3. Anyone else? Nope. All right, everybody roll.
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
I rolled a 10.
Which would succeed because you reduced it to a 3. So you need to roll a 9 or higher.
I rolled a 14.
Oh, you also succeeded. Awesome. Well, so since 2 of you succeeded, then all of you get to act before the automaton goes. So, who would like to do something? Yes, Clarity, go for it.
Can I do an intrusion? I can not go.
Yes.
Someone else can go first.
No. Go. I know what you're gonna have to do.
Can I do advantageous malfunction?
Okay. What is the advantageous malfunction text again?
Hold on. Let me get there. A device being used against you malfunctions. It might harm the user or one of their allies for a round or activate a dramatic and distracting side effect for a few rounds.
I'm muted. I think the way I want to play this. Distracting side effect for a few rounds. I think what I'm going to play this as is that it damages itself, sort of malfunctions. So I will have it inflict its own damage upon itself. It does 4. It has an armor of 3. Okay, so what it does is this is reaching towards Clarity. It just seems just locked onto her in the back, and suddenly you watch it's like Clarity as you kind of scamper backwards, and I mean, are you imagining like you're hacking into it, just like
Yeah, like cyber eyes, like really quick.
yeah. So very quickly, like you see, like your cyber is picking up on some of like the data streams and like the outside controls that are going into this, and you hack into those just quickly enough that as it is rearing out with one of these mechanical arms to grab you, it instead kind of twists inward and just its own arm just sort of driving through the metal plating on its chest, just ripping out some wires, and the whole thing kind of goes like begins to twitch a little bit as you have dealt some damage to it. Actually, I'm gonna say that ignores its armor because it was an intrusion, so it deals 4 points of damage to itself.
Cool.
Yeah, so it just rips part of its own internal components out. Chance and Choke.
I'm going to hit the thing very hard. So if you need to do
Okay.
something before I do that, please feel free.
Can I whack it with my stun stick? Because it's
Oh yeah, because your thing just stuns it, doesn't it? That could help.
yeah.
Yes. So with a melee weapon, it's going to be a might roll to attack. Are you trained in this weapon?
I am not sure.
Yeah, you're probably, unless you picked up something that gave you training, you probably don't. I know it's a light weapon, so you have proficiency, or you are proficient with it, so you can use it without penalty. But yeah, I don't think you have. I wouldn't imagine you have any training on it. I'm just looking through your stuff.
I
Okay.
have some inabilities, but yeah.
Yes, you do. Okay, so yes, I want to do this. Go ahead and make your attack. So because it's a light weapon, the difficulty from a 4 is automatically reduced to a 3. You can also spend effort if you want to reduce that difficulty anymore.
Okay.
It would be effort from your might pool. So I think you have edge in might as well, so you'd get to apply that. Okay.
So I'll do that, and then how do I do that?
So it's effort is typically 3 points from your pool to use it. If you have edge, then you subtract your edge from what you are spending. So you have edge of 1.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So you would spend 2 points from your might pool,
and
then that reduces the difficulty by another step. So it's a 2 difficulty now.
Gotcha. And then roll. Yeah.
Yeah, and then roll.
That's an 11.
Okay, that succeeds. I also want to do something here. I want to use your intrusion. You're in a tight space trying to hit this thing. So I want to use your dumb luck intrusion in conjunction with this. So go ahead. You have to roll a D. Okay, so you have to roll a D100. You have a 50-50 chance of this going in your favor. So if you roll a
78.
If you roll, okay. I hadn't decided. Oh, well, let's do it again because I hadn't decided which side was going to be good or bad. We're going to say that if it is higher than a 50, you succeed. If it is lower than a 50, then it's bad for you. So,
all right. 84.
All right, good. All right, what is the text on your stun stick for damage? It just, because I know it doesn't inflict damage, but it has a different effect. I can look it up.
I don't know if I entered it. Hold on.
That's fine. I can.
It's a medium weapon.
Oh, it is? Okay, you still succeeded on the roll, even if it was a step higher. So that's good to know, though, for the future. Science fiction. We're going to the equipment. Stun stick. Okay, medium weapon inflicts no damage, but human size or smaller targets loses next action. So you jab out with the stun stick, and the electricity at the end that's kind of crackling like a cattle prod, I was almost imagining, surges through the robot, and it immediately starts malfunctioning and starts like spinning around. And I think you kind of lunge forward, and kind of like as you're hitting, you trip, and the stun stick kind of dislodges from the robot and embeds into the console of the vehicle, causing it to accelerate very quickly, and then the internal mechanisms of it right itself, and then it breaks, causing the robot to then be like jettisoned out of the front windshield of the car. It starts goes spitting through the air and begins to fall. Choke, you can still do something if you want.
Great, I'm going fucking skeet shooting then.
Okay.
Let's go. I'm gonna pull out the rifle and just.
All right, so you go leaning out through the broken windshield
Yeah.
to take a shot at this thing as
Yeah.
it's falling. Okay, so same thing. It's a difficulty 4.
What am I rolling? Might?
Might.
Okay, so I'm gonna...
Or no. It's a ranged weapon. So it's speed.
Cool. I can never remember.
Yeah.
So I am trained in it. So that makes it
Okay.
a 3.
Okay.
And I'll spend a level of effort.
Do you have edge?
Yeah, I have
In
1
speed?
edge in speed. I was trying to decide
Okay.
if I was going to do another one. Yeah, why not? I'll do 2.
Okay.
What's that?
You spend your points there.
Okay.
That's 4 points total.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you reduced it by 3 steps, so it's a difficulty 1.
Yes.
All right. Just have to roll 3 or higher.
Well, you say that. Go. That's a 16.
Nice. I don't think it's high enough for an additional effect, but it does hit. What is the damage?
6.
Ooh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's nasty.
You fire. This thing's already injured. You fire the shot, and it clips the robot, causing it to spin more in the air. It's turn now, and it can't do anything to react or anything. It's stunned. So it just goes falling and then slams into the pavement on the ground, and its whole body just shatters between the blow that it had from the stun stick and the jab, and then the last laser was just enough to tip it, so that would be enough damage to kill it. So just in a crumpled heap of metal on the ground.
Okay. Good work, team.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was kind of fun.
I guess we'll have Zane fix the windshield later. And maybe whatever you shocked in our car.
I didn't. I shocked something. It's one way to. My brain said that's one way to skin an egg. Apparently.
Well, yeah. Well, do you want to still keep going to Razors?
I mean, we're already
Are
like
you-
halfway there.
As long as we're all right, why not? You've
Yeah.
got to get your alien cat.
It's like a waste if we don't.
Yeah, I think Razor will be mad if we just never come pick him up.
Yeah. Traffic's slow. It'll be okay.
All right. So with the windshield broken, you're getting a little bit of wind coming in through the front. It's difficult to talk, like driving in a convertible on the freeway. Eventually, though, you make it to. You get some odd looks from the security guards at the LSF checkpoint, leading into G Sphere. But otherwise, you make it through all right. Arriving at Razors, you knock on the door, and the eye hole or eye cover slides to the side, opens up the door. Well, it took y'all long enough.
We ran into traffic.
Yeah, I'm sure. So you're here to pick up the thing then?
Freddy.
Right, Freddy. Well, let's get him out of here before he starts eating something or someone.
Okay.
Do you have my money?
Did we get the money?
Did we bring money?
I mean, I assumed so.
Clarity, isn't this your cat?
You have to tell us how much it is.
Well, considering the work that I did on this in combination with everything else that I helped you with yesterday, I'd put that at around 10,000 cred.
Would you take trade in research information?
No, I want money.
Damn.
Unless your research information is how to get me money. It's out of my job. Again, I explained to the lady on the phone. That's how business works. I do stuff for you. You pay me.
We did save your life. Remember that whole thing?
For which I am eternally grateful.
Yeah, and the lady
I have-
on the phone is the one who's in charge of paying you, so I'm sure you'll see that in your account by the end of the day. So, Alien. Let's go.
I think I want to make Choke roll some sort of persuasion or intimidation or something to...
Wait, I'm proficient in pleasant social interaction.
Oh.
So, I'm going to pull Razor aside and say, "Sir, I totally understand that this is a money thing, but from a scientist to a scientist, there is a lot of... We can make a lot of money from what is going on with this creature, if I'm right. Let's say if I find anything that is particularly pertinent to other corporations that might be lucrative, I cut you in for, say, 60%. You did most of the job here."
Roll a okay, so we're gonna go do a roll here. It's using your intelligence. You're trained. I was gonna put the difficulty at this at about a 3.
Okay.
So that'll move the difficulty down to a 2 since you're trained in it. And if you want to spend any effort, you can do that too.
Let's see what my intelligence pool looks like. Yeah, I'll spend effort.
Okay, so you can reduce that to a 1. So go ahead and roll 3 or higher.
3.
Good. 60%.
60%. More than half.
All right, so you can take the thing. Fine. I am running a business here, though.
Of course.
So I appreciate, and I was giving a discount based on everything that had transpired yesterday and you all saving my life. I will make this accommodation, but you let the lady on the phone know, and I assume is your boss or something,
Of course she is.
that I don't give out freebies. The next time you come in here and somebody's bloody, has got an alien inside of them, has got something, you're gonna have to pay up front next time, okay?
Of course, we have a complete understanding. And like I said, if there's any sort of lucrative profit that comes from this animal, you will be cut in for 60%.
All right, if I find out that you sell this thing and you don't tell me, if I get word of any of that, I'm
I
coming
would
for you.
never.
All right. I respect you as a fellow medical professional.
Absolutely. We have an understanding.
It's in a cage in the back.
But I'll go...
The cage on the left. Leave the cover on the cage on the right. Right?
Okay. Clarity, come with me. We're gonna go grab your Alfredo. Okay, so we head back to get the cat.
All right. You see the little cat alien. It's the like tendrils that it had on its head have been clipped. So it's now like little short nubbins instead. And it is currently asleep.
Um. Clarity picks up like a little like a pen and just kind of pokes at it through the bars. Freddy, wake up!
You see it just like groggily like shift onto its back and just kind of like rolls over. It looks very drugged at this point.
Good. Well, at least if there's another creature out there that can broadcast to it, it looks like it can't receive that message anymore.
Yeah, and it also can't implant people with eggs, which was kind of the important part.
Oh, that's what that did. Fascinating. Right quick, I'm going to look under that top. I'm sorry. You can't tell me as a scientist to not look at something.
I mean, I don't care. I'm not a narc.
Perfect. So, Chance goes over and like just lifts it slightly at the tarp that he was told to not look under, and looks underneath to see what's there.
Okay. You look under the tarp, and what you see, you aren't exactly sure what kind of animal this is. It looks like something like the combination of a bunny. It's like furry, like it's got white fur and like little like rabbit ears and stuff, but a long neck and wings and little feet like a duck. It's something between a rabbit and a duck.
It sort of
You can't
looks
like depending on how you look at it, it looks like either a rabbit or a duck. You aren't really sure.
Right. That's that sure is something. I hope that gets it. I hope he gets what he wants from that. Oh,
It starts barking.
that's a no. Okay, we're gonna just. All right. Well, let's go.
I told you not to look underneath there. I gave
didn't,
one specific instruction.
It started barking. I bumped into I'm sorry. I bumped into it.
Just get out of my shop. All right.
Dark.
Just-
Okay.
Thanks, Razor. Bye.
Bye.
Lifts the cage and carries the alien cat out.
I should have known as soon as I improv'd. Don't look under that. You guys were gonna look under that, and I was gonna have to make up something to be under that. And I don't know why that's where my brain went.
Oh, I thought that was on purpose, like the optical illusion. That's
Yeah,
like
no.
the
I'm
duck
saying
and the
that's-
rabbit at the same time.
That's what popped into my head, and I don't know why.
That's amazing.
We got another loot drop too.
It was an accident.
Was it actually an accident?
I've been
It was
told
actually
that
an
it was an
accident.
accident, and the XP has been refunded.
If I see another loot drop redemption in there immediately after.
I've been promised that it was an accident, and it's been rejected. And Mecha got his XP back and gave us a
I'm
water
watching
break.
you. I am watching you, Mecha.
Mecha knows we
Give
can't
it a water
carry any
break.
more ciphers. He promised me it was an accident. And I believe him. This time.
This time. God. What is this game?
This game is life.
That one might need a longer cooldown.
No, I love it. It's just going to encourage you guys to actually use your ciphers a lot more. I don't mind it so much with this system. It's not like D&D when we do the loot drops and some magic items, and then you guys just are accumulating infinite magic items. That was terrible.
Sorry, in the GGK World's Discord, folks are dropping pictures of baby displacer beasts.
Aww. Join the GGK Worlds Discord. Anyway, we got a
Kinda
session
like
to
a
finish
Freddy.
here. So, you you all load back up in the car with your drugged out alien cat and anything, I guess, back at the loft. Impulse, is there anything that you wanted to do?
Talk to Yule. as painful as that's going to be for her, I know.
Okay. Yeah, Yule comes out a little while after everyone leaves to get coffee. She's probably more hungover than you are. This is the song that I want to use right now. Let's go back to this. Just like giving a wave, just like, morning.
We have a mole.
Can I get my coffee first?
Yeah, get coffee.
Okay. She gets her coffee and comes, sits down. Why does it smell like Axe body spray in here?
Oh,
Do you also smell toast? Are you okay?
Never mind.
Is that canon? Is that what the lieutenant smells like? Does he wear Axe body spray?
That's
Ew.
what the
Ew. Like, I thought he was attractive until you said that. Nope, not interested.
I was imagining
anymore.
Bod.
Oh,
no.
God.
Let's go with that instead.
No.
Well, I guess, or maybe Old Spice.
No, Old Spice is nice.
Old Spice is nice.
Maybe I think he's probably more of an Old Spice guy.
Okay, he's still attractive then. Fine.
Let's go with that.
Was he on
That's
a
what
horse?
she said. Not yet.
I mean, he was shirtless, so.
He was. We'll go with Old
Halfway there.
Spice.
Okay.
Never mind. Oh, okay. A mole.
Well, actually, we technically have 2 moles. So, we have a mole.
Wonderful.
In LSF. Yeah. A lieutenant. He's gonna get some information for us.
Oh, actually, that's pretty. What do you have on him?
Nothing yet, but I probably do want to get something as backup. He claims he had a change of heart and realizes how awful LSF is, but yeah, most people are actually assholes, so we'll do some digging on him later. But we also have a mole. Like, Scratch and Reverse, we also... Worm has an LSF mole. In Worm.
Great.
Yeah. I don't have any more information than that. I'm making our mole try to get some information on their mole in our... Yeah, you get what I mean.
I'm gonna play a little connect the dots here because it's been a while since you guys got this.
It's been a while.
You also
Sorry.
received
It's a
the information
reflex.
probably about 4 sessions back with the LSF redacted document.
Yes.
I'll just draw your attention to that and the replicant program that was named Viper. Or that was the name of the replicant that they were using. I'll pop that up there again.
Thank you.
Yeah, Subject 45, LSF designation Viper.
She'll pull that out of her notes and show it
Because
to
I don't think you
Yule.
shared that to Yule yet. That's the reason why I
Nope.
wanted to bring it up.
Might have to do with this.
So I have one follow-up question.
Uh-huh.
The fuck?
I just try to like go with the flow for most of these things.
So you're telling me that there is a replicant mole within the WRM?
Yeah.
That, based on your contact, is working closely with the leader of our group.
Any ideas who that might be?
I don't know, and I can't even ask because anyone that I ask could be the person that's doing this.
Could you get a meeting with Dragon?
Maybe. We need a good reason.
Let them know we have some very good news about some inside information.
Okay. I can do that. If I mention anything about our mole,
No.
then it's possible that okay.
Hint that we potentially have some good insider information that we'd like to run by the big boss. And due to its delicate nature, we don't want to go through anyone else. And then once we actually get to talk to Big Boss, we can lay it all out for them.
I can see what I can do.
Okay. Why don't you work on that? Once everyone else gets back with this alien cat thing, I was gonna have Clarity look into our lieutenant a little bit more. See if we can get a little bit of dirt on them, just in case.
Okay.
And then work on our weak plan of taking down the largest corp on Earth.
Well, it
Is it
sounds to me
appropriate
like-
to drink yet?
Is it ever not appropriate to drink?
Good point. Pours whiskey into her coffee.
Well, the good news is it sounds like we've knocked out another thing on the list. Compromising the LSF.
Potentially. Ooh, can maybe ask the lieutenant to bring over some other people. A
Maybe.
bit of a double cross situation.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine there's got to be some people that aren't too happy with. Yeah, it's
I
good
mean,
to
if
look
we
into.
could start with members of the LSF, might be really helpful then to sway the people to our cause. If even the LSF members protecting them aren't really wanting to fuck with Lunatic anymore, that could be helpful.
All right. I'll get started on that. Sounds to me like if we're putting this on a time crunch to deal with it, though, we're gonna need to get a move on those mining operations.
Yeah.
All right, I'll make some calls.
And remember, X-nay about our mole. Nay.
Yeah.
Mole. Don't talk about it.
Gotcha. I can't wait till this is all over.
Oh my god, ditto. We're going on vacation.
She heads back to her room and makes some phone calls, and around the same time, the door opens as Clarity is led in by Choke and Chance with a caged little alien cat in a kennel, who's just still kind of like.
Oh.
Hey, Zane.
Yeah.
You busy?
What's up? Kind of pokes his head out through his room from his room. No, I mean not like really, really busy. Like kind of busy.
We got a little problem with the car.
What happened to the car?
What happened to the car?
The windshield's busted in.
Oh. Yeah.
And I may have shocked it just a bit.
What the hell happened?
Kind of attacked.
By a drone. A droid?
What?
Droids.
Droid.
I stumbled a bit. But worked out in our favour.
It's fine. Car still runs.
Yeah, we got back here.
Alright, that's good at least. I mean, yeah. I'll have to probably custom order another windshield for it. That might take like that might take a few days, but
That's okay.
I can double check the electronics.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep. That's why I'm here. Heads outside to check on the car.
So who's telling Yule?
About what?
Just kind of gestures to Cat.
Oh, I already slipped it into conversation. I don't really think she noticed, though. But I can ostensibly say that I already told her about it, and she said nothing. So we're good.
Great. So probably should keep it locked up till it wakes up fully.
Yeah, maybe keep it in your room, Claire, if you don't mind. Or your closet. Hey.
I mean, I have electronics in there, but maybe it likes computers.
Or maybe just in your room is fine.
I think Ghost comes out and sees the cage. She goes, "Oh my god, it's so cute!" And she comes over towards to the cage to look at it. Where did you get this?
Well,
It's just
okay.
bioengineered?
No, well, yes, but funny story. So, like, there was this whole thing where we broke into a facility and they had this, not this specific little guy, but a little guy. And then I kind of let it loose and it was kind of bioengineered from like moon DNA. And then, yeah, so then I let it loose and then it caused a whole lot of problems. And then there was a whole lot of them and we got rid of all the other ones. And I got this one and it can't inject people with eggs anymore.
Okay, cool. Let's take it in your room and let it out.
Okay.
And the two of you head into the room to play with Freddy as he's still just baked. All right. Honestly, can't think of a better way to end this session at this point.
I mean,
Good game, y'all. We hit a lot of drama. We got a fight. We got cats and other shenanigans. Good session. Thank you to everyone for playing and everyone out there for watching. Let's go ahead and talk about our character arcs real quick. Did anyone hit anything on their arc? Any progress?
I mean, so many steps taken today. Finding clues. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you accepted the deal. You have other plans and contingencies in place for dealing with Lunatech, and then also incorporating some sort of like game plan with Worm to take care of Shadow. So I think that checks some boxes there. What about Choke and Chance?
I feel like if my end goal was Earth in general, I'd have made some headway, but it's more about like, you know, being impressive, so not quite there.
Okay.
Haven't really had the time. That being said, I've done most of mine, so I feel like
You might want to pick up a new one.
yeah. So I'm keeping track, and I think I am probably about to hit the end of it. Because I hit a lot of mine early on. So I think I'm basically there.
You can pick up a new one before you finish that one.
Yeah.
You don't
So
have
I
to
think
wait,
before next week, I'm gonna go ahead and decide.
How much
the
does
next
a
one's
new
gonna
one
be.
cost?
I think it's 4 XP or 1 XP. I need to double check. It might only be 1, but I'll double check that.
Yeah, I think we're close
no.
to acceptance and recovery.
I have in my notes here. I was smart ahead of time. Yeah, 1 XP for reroll, refusing intrusions, or gaining a new arc. So you can gain a new with 1 XP.
I'm gonna pick up a new one for next time.
I think so too.
Yeah. Awesome. So, a couple you got some XP. Anyone
And how many
get
is
enough
that?
for?
1 or 2?
Huh?
2 if you do something on your.
Oh, if you do something, you gain 2
Oh, nice.
for each step you take. But yeah, I think Choke is probably near the end of the recovery.
Yeah, I
arc,
think
and-
we're almost past the emotional trauma.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be good. So we can talk about that in the coming weeks if anybody else wants to pick up a new one or any additional ones based on things that have come up. cat training could be a new arc, and other things as well. So look at those, because that'll give you more opportunities to earn more XP. Anyone hit that's over 4 and wants to gain an advancement, go ahead and do that too. And yeah, so yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here then. Thank you everyone in the chat for joining us today. We've had so much activity and bits and subs and all sorts of fun stuff. It's truly awesome to get to end our week with that. So we very much appreciate that, and getting the hype train going. So thank you so much. Every bit that you do helps support us and do other fun projects in the future. We will be back here in a week to continue, and we're gonna have a guest player next week as well. Alex, or OMG some guy, is going to be joining us. I have no idea what he's going to be doing yet, but who knows? Maybe another corporate spy here to murder all of you.
He's Viper. He's the replicant. I'm calling
yeah.
him now.
So we'll figure that out where we can get him in as well. In the meantime, join us tomorrow for Saturday Night's Apocalypse. We're going to be playing a new, more Cypher system there, except we're going to be playing Shotguns and Sorcery, a post-apocalyptic fantasy version of the Cypher system, continuing our same campaign of the Princes of the Apocalypse. Kind of. I've royally fucked up that campaign at this point, so it's almost indistinguishable. They're about to fight Godzilla with the help of King Kong. Yeah, just in time for that sweet SEO for Godzilla. Not sponsored, but maybe. We will. So come join us for that at 7 tomorrow. Trying to think of anything else. Anyone else have anything they want to plug or promote before we get going?
I have a couple of games that are not on this channel coming up. On Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm on twitch.tv/lbhackemup, playing Dungeons and Dragons in an all-lady campaign called Playthings of the Gods. I play a centaur druid, and it's awesome. And then on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I am on twitch.tv/Colonomicon, playing Monster of the Week, and I play a goth spooky who just lost her powers and is now having a nuclear meltdown. And just went to a Fae party and got super high. It's going well. It's not going well. And then otherwise I'm here.
Anyone else? No? Okay. Well, thanks everyone for watching, and I see in the chat, Mecca, I know you want to give more loot. They just got to start using their things. They got to start using their toys, or they're going to start losing them.
Next week, honey.
On it.
Yeah. So we will see everyone back here in 1 week, next Friday, for the next installment of Neon Souls. And until next time, good game and good night, Internet.